Okay, with question 2, again, you notice here there's a trig function involved. Okay, you've got the sine x here, it's ln of sine x, so we've got to make sure we're in radian mode. Okay, again, it's 5 ordinates, which means there's 4 strips. So then to get the height of the strip, remember, use that formula given to you in the formula booklet. So the upper limit, which is 3 pi over 4, take away the lower limit, which is pi over 4, all over the number of strips, which is 4. Okay, let's work that out with my calculator. Okay, Casio will do all this for you. Okay, you want to put all that in a bracket. I should have put that all as a fraction. So man, I can use a bracket here. And there you go, it comes out as pi over 8. Okay, so that then is the height of the strip. And this is my function ln sine x. So x0 will be the lower. Now the lower limit is pi over 4, don't forget, right? So x0 will be pi over 4, right? It's not always 0. And then we work out what y0 is. So we do ln sine pi over 4. Okay, so we work out what that is. Okay, and that comes to minus 0.3465735,903. Now what I might do this time is use the memory button on here. Okay, so if I press shift and the RCL, like it says store above the RCL, so press that, store, and then I'm going to put it into A. Okay, so I'm going to store that into A. X1 then will be another pi by 4, so 2 pi by 4. Oh no, sorry, I need to add pi by 8 onto that. So let's have a look what that's going to be. Pi over 4, bit of work here for me, plus pi over 8. So 3 pi over 8. Okay. Okay, so it's not so straightforward, that isn't. So x1 there's 3 pi over 8, so we'll put that in. ln sine 3 pi over 8. We get minus 0.079173591191, and I'm going to store that in B, so shift store B. Okay, so there's that done. X2 then, so we add another pi by 8 onto that, so that will give me 4 pi by 8. That's easy to do, isn't it? Because 3 pi over 8 plus pi over 8 is 4 pi over 8. So y2 then, I don't need to write that out. We'll go back up here somewhere and we'll change this one to 4 pi over 8. And comes out as 0, so that's nice. And we'll do shift store C. X3 then, another pi by 8 would be 5 pi by 8. Okay, so y3 then. So that will be minus 0.079173591191. Okay, exactly the same as that, look. Okay, and that will be stored in D, so shift store D. X4, 6 pi by 8, which actually then is 3 pi by 4, isn't it? It's the last one, it's the 5th ordinate. So I'll go back up here then. So 6 pi by 8. We get minus 0.3465735,903. It's just like A, isn't it? So there's a symmetry going on here. That's okay, doesn't really matter. So store that in E. So when it comes down to Simpson's rule, again, formula 1/3 times pi over 8 in the formula booklet, that's the height, times then first and the last, so A and B, right? Plus then 4 times the odds, plus then twice the evens. Okay, so that's what I'm going to type in my calculator. So then to get the A back, you're going to press alpha A plus then alpha B plus 4 bracket, I've gone wrong here, alpha E that should be, shouldn't it? for e, that's the last term. I need to change this here. First and last term, use the Simpsons rule properly. Alpha b plus alpha d plus 2 alpha c, close bracket, and I get out this here, so minus 0.1736 to 5 decimal places 4. Okay, so there's the answer there to part A. Part B then asks for the integral of ln cosec x, am I right? Yeah. dx between pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4. Okay, now what you need to remember is this is the same as ln 1 over sine x, okay, dx, because that's what cosec is, isn't it? 1 over sine. And what we can do then, using the rules of logs, we can split this up, okay, using the rules of logs. When you're dividing, write that as ln 1, take away ln sine x dx. Okay, we haven't integrated yet, but we can split that up as a division, so you end up taking the logs away. Now ln 1 is just 0, okay? You put on your calculator, but ln 1 is 0. Okay, so integrate 0, it's just 0, it's nothing, right? It doesn't exist anymore, so we end up with the integral of minus ln sine x. Now I can check that minus on the outside because it's just a constant. So I just end up then with minus of the answer from part A. Okay, so we're minus then, the answer from part A was minus 0.17364. So we just change that then to a plus because two minuses make a plus. And we've got our answer.